Hello everyone, welcome to Big Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in a service or a personal tarot reading, you can check all the information down below on my website. My email is also down below, so you can contact me whenever you feel ready to book a personal tarot reading. So today we're looking into your person's late night thoughts about you. We have 3 different groups to pick from today, and there is also going to be an extended connected to this video in which we're tapping into any 18 plus messages, sexual messages that want to come through, or any additional messages that want to come through in regards to your twin flames late night thoughts towards you at this time. Right, so let's go ahead and look at the cards that we have here, or the groups that we have here. So group number 1 here, this is going to be the awareness card, and this is the lunar energy in Scorpio coming through here. So awareness here for group number 1. Then for group number 2, we have the lunar energy in Leo coming through for you guys, and this card is titled Discovery. This is group number 2. And then for group number 3, we have the beautiful Mercury energy, all about communication, travel here. This one is titled Empathy. So empathy here for group number 3 here. Right, so these are the 3 groups that you can pick from. If you're new to pick cards, how this usually goes is you pick a card that is calling to you the very most, is sort of popping out to you, that is drawing your attention in the very most. That is going to be the card for you. If more than one group is popping out to you or drawing you in towards itself, almost like pulling your attention towards itself, then that means that you have messages in more than one group. That's perfectly fine, perfectly natural as well. If you feel like you want to pick for multiple people, that's okay as well. Always follow your intuition with these types of readings. Whatever you feel guided to do is the best way forward. You can also pick all 3 groups, listen to all 3 groups for all 3 people, or for only one person, whatever you feel guided to. Really, that's going to be the perfect way forward. The timestamps are down below, so you can already skip down below and hop into your reading if you know which group is the one for you. And I'll see you all in your readings. If you want, you can just jump straight ahead and just go ahead and listen to the Patreon edition, where the extended video is covering any 18 plus late night thoughts and additional messages that want to come through in regards to your person, right? So the link to the extended is down below, and I'll see you all in your groups. Hello, group number 1. Welcome. If you have picked this awareness card, this is going to be your reading today for what are their late night thoughts. So first of all, I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown of what we're all going to be looking at. So first of all, we're just going to see what messages want to come through, any random messages wanting to come through in regards to their late night thoughts or their energy towards you. Then we're also going to see how they see themselves versus how they see you late at night whenever they think of you. And we're also just tapping into, lastly, within their own thought schemes and within their emotional world. So we're tapping into their thoughts and feelings, to put it more simply. Then there's also an extended video related to this one that is posted up on Patreon, and that one is covering any additional messages wanting to come through, their intentions towards you, so what they are intending to do or what they're planning to do late at night, and also any related 18 plus messages that want to come through here. We're also going to be tapping into just sexual thoughts towards you in the extended that is up on Patreon, and the link is down below. Right, so let's get into it. So let's just call in group number 1's person here, please, Spirit. So let's see what wants to come through. Right, there are sexual thoughts here, and we're going to leave that for the next time or for the extended. But what we're going to be tapping into here is definitely this person wants to peruse your mind is what I'm hearing here. They want to literally feel and see into your own mind here. They want to take you out to dinner. So their thoughts here are very strongly all about just tapping into how you are thinking. They're thinking a lot about how you are thinking or what you're thinking about them. This person is wondering what you guys would be like together. So we have awareness here, we have the energy of power here as well with the lunar nodes energy. So late at night, what's going on here is this person is deeply fantasizing about getting to know you more deeply. They're very interested about your viewpoint of particular situations, especially themselves. They're very interested what you really think about them. So almost to the point of being anxious about it a little bit, or being like worried about it. Like, what do you think about me? Do you like me? Do you want to spend more time with me? There's that type of insecurity coming from your person here with awareness. They like to dive deep, and they're really interested, if you would be interested in diving deep with them into certain issues as well, to have like more intellectual conversations as well with this awareness. But most of all, it's almost like they want to open up your mind and see what's inside. They want to really know you in terms of what you're really thinking about them, this relationship. And they're wondering, what you guys would be like together if you guys sort of had a more of a long-term relationship, or if you got into a relationship. This is going to depend where you're at, the stage that you're at within your relationship at this time. But this person is really curious, what this would look like. So they're really thinking and trying to feel out. I'm hearing many different ways, or many different opportunities of being in a relationship with you. Like, for example, here with this card, they're almost like thinking, oh, if they think like this towards me, if they really like me, then that is the potential of moving forward. If they really think of me like in a more professional manner, oh, then there's this way of moving forward with them. So they're sort of feeling out potential paths between the two of you and where they want to sort of move, if that's how you're thinking. So almost like playing the what if they're thinking this game and then going in that direction. What if they think this way and they're going in that direction towards you. So in terms of their feelings, in terms of your person's energy, what's coming through here is quite a little bit of a scatteredness. I'm getting someone who is almost like wanting to touch fire, but at the same time knows that they maybe shouldn't. Almost like, if I play it with this candle, it's almost like going towards the candle, being like, ooh, like they want to touch you, they want to feel you, they want to, have those beautiful sensations with you, but it's almost like they get burnt. But it's not like they get burnt within the physical, they get burnt by their own beliefs, their own assumptions about where this is going to lead them. So I feel like this person is struggling on some level in getting to, getting closer with you. Ooh, we have a card wanting to come through. Yeah, conflict and defeat. They are doing this to themselves, is what Spirit is saying. They're literally doing this to themselves. I'm going to keep it here since it wanted to come through. But yeah, like they're causing conflict for themselves, and they're in some level causing defeat for themselves while overthinking all this between the two of you. So let's see what else wants to come through here with the tarot. So let's see, Spirit. Just Spirit is inviting me to consider also like the lunar energies and Scorpio here within the lunar energy. This feels like it's an emotional Scorpio energy, or like, that emotional expression of the Scorpio. I feel like this person has very deep feelings for you that they're afraid to let on. They're also quite insecure deep down. And they don't want to reveal those things to you. That's just what's coming from the more higher perspectives. This is what your person wouldn't ever say to you. Like, they might show it, they might, behave in that way to let you know that they're insecure, but they would not really say that they feel insecure around you, or that they don't know if you like them. There's a lot of that energy here about, what if you don't like me? What if I'm not good enough for you? Should I even move in that direction? What if I get hurt? That feeling of, getting hurt very deeply is definitely present here, because they feel a very strong bond with you. And they're really, really deeply afraid of getting hurt here. So, that's why the Five of Swords is here, almost like this conflict within themselves. Like, I want this is my desire, but at the same time, I'm so afraid to go after this desire. What if I get hurt? That's definitely what they're really deeply thinking about. Almost to the point of like anxiety and worry. There is that energy of the Nine of Swords present here as well. Almost like, creating their own nightmare type of feeling. While at the same time, there is a positive side to this as well. With Scorpio, this person feels very, very deeply towards you. This is like a deep relationship for them. They have very deep feelings for you. Spirit is saying just a message to you guys that this is a person, this is one of the people who are going to feel the most and the deepest emotions for you within the relationship. So this is one of those relationships within your life in which this person, or the person that is on the other side of the relationship, is going to feel such deep, heavy, powerful feelings for you, and you're going to encounter very few people like this within your lives. Right? So let us see. Okay, so what they're saying is, but what are you thinking? But what are you feeling? Like, what is group number one feeling? What is group number one thinking about me? Do they like me? What do they want with me? Where do they want to move with this? They think you're really, really pretty. I just heard Regina George in my head, like, you're so pretty, from Mean Girls, but you're so pretty, like, you're so pretty. Thank you. But so you agree, you think you're really pretty, that type of feeling. Wow. So yeah, let's see anything else. Let's just take 2 cards to fill this place, and then we're going to see how they see you versus how they see themselves late at night, and then we're also going to just tap into any additional messages. So Spirit, please. Okie dokie, thank you. So the Moon coming through, the Queen of Swords coming through here. Right, I feel like that's enough. Ooh, the Two of Cups coming through on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing Adele, we could have had it all, like, really, really deeply feeling that. So the Queen of Swords, yeah, this person wants to have like deep conversations with you, deep intellectual conversations with you. They think you're really smart. Late at night, they're really thinking about conversations that you guys have possibly had together. They feel like this connection is quite mystical, like they are trying to surrender to it. Late at night, this person is just trying to surrender to their desires, surrender to their urges, and almost like surrender to their emotional landscape that is unfolding around them. Like, they're very receptive to whatever is going on around them late at night. Whatever comes up, whatever they are feeling, they're super, super just allowing that. Let's say it's super surrendering. It's a cool way of saying it. They're super surrendering. But yeah, it's almost like allowing their emotions to come up. They're not resisting their emotions late at night, which they might do throughout the day. Like, late at night, they're allowing these things to come through. They're also allowing a lot of passion and allowing this passion towards you to transform them, to come through. Almost like diving into different fantasies that exist between the two of you. Yeah, like this person likes to daydream a lot about you, especially any sexual things that might be coming up here with the Ace of Wands. They definitely are almost like receptive of their desires, their passions, their fantasies towards you late at night. Anything that might come up, they're trying not to judge themselves here. They're almost like accepting it, allowing it. And they really wanna connect to you with the Queen of Swords. They want to have like intellectual and stimulating conversations with you. This person is very, very curious, as said, with this awareness, like what are you thinking about certain issues? They really want to like know you and know your opinions of certain situations and of certain events that have unfolded. They just want to almost like pick out your mind a little bit. Also about themselves. But yeah, like that's what's coming through here. They're asking if you would be interested in a relationship, or what type of relationship would you be interested in. But they're also afraid of, getting a cold shoulder with the Queen of Swords, because they're also thinking like, or they're also feeling strongly this potential of getting rejected by you with the Queen. So that's something that is strongly present for them. I said before, this feeling of rejection, that's something that's very present with them, especially with this person being quite a gentle feeler, or or just someone who feels things very strongly. With Scorpio energy here, it's just, I feel like rejection is something that they take very, very seriously, and it really impacts them profoundly. So they're trying to, in some way, they're trying to protect themselves. So let's see, you guys. Let's see how they see you versus how they see themselves within this relationship late at night. So how do they see group number 1? Please, Spirit. Thank you. We have Lizard. Wow, cute. Well, how do they see themselves? We have Turtle. How do they see the relationship between the two of you? Thank you. We have Earthworm. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of potential here. We have the golden egg on the bottom of the deck. So this person feels like there's a lot of potential, but right now this is not going anywhere. With the Earthworm, they're anxious about where this relationship is going. Yeah, like just with the Earthworm coming through here, there's just so much anxiety that I'm feeling right now. Almost like it's moving through me, almost like swimming through me. It just feels very, very intense. This person feels like you're both shy within the relationships. They're thinking that you're both shy and hesitant within the relationship, or reluctant to share your inner visions. They're quite self-conscious, but they want to speak up and also risk embarrassment with that within the relationship. But like with the Earthworm, this energy is like, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what they're thinking. Do we even stand a chance right now? Is this even possible for us? Can we even manifest this? It's like they're going all over the place, and they're worrying profoundly because they feel like there's this certain lack of focus being put on the relationship. And you're both sort of underground right now with the Earthworm. Both of your vibes, let's say, both of your action stations are like underground within this relationship, and they're feeling like that's maybe not good if we want to move this forward. We do have the Emperor here as well, so I feel like this person I feel like they are planning for you guys to to reach out more. They're planning to be more like in the action stations. Yeah, like right now this person is receptive. They're quite in a passive feminine mode late at night, but I feel like they're rising up to be the Emperor, to take action, to sort of take matters into their own hands soon, because I feel like this anxiety is just driving them insane. So let's see, how do they see you? With the lizard, they see you as someone who is very, very perceptive. And that's why, again, they want to like pick your mind. Here is what I'm getting. Because with the lizard, we have someone who is very sensitive to the subtle realms, someone who is a dreamer. Your person really loves your dreamer face when you're daydreaming, when you sort of phase out a little bit with your consciousness. That's so hot. But also they see you as an expert in the realm of sensory perception, and almost like you have a sixth sense. It's like you are very spiritual. There's something telepathic about you. There's something, interesting about you that your person struggles to fully grasp, and they feel like you have this amazing gift to understand things. Like there's something magical about you here as well, and there is something very artistic about you here. They also do see you as someone who is elusive, sometimes a little bit flaky and non-committal, right? But also like you're very, very creative. You're a very creative person here, and very passionate as well with the lizard. But someone who can give them like a cold shoulder, someone who can be like, yeah, I don't want this right now, like someone who is a queen, almost like with the lizard here. That's how they're perceiving you. But with the lizard, again, that energy of awareness, wanting to pick your mind, that's so strongly present here, because they really, really want to know. They really want to know what you're thinking, where you're standing, what your thoughts are about specific things. They just want to understand you really deeply. And I also feel like they want to understand this relationship better, and they know they could understand this relationship better if they tapped into your energy more, or if you talked more about this. So there's this wish again, coming full circle. There's this wish that they want to connect, but at the same time there's so much insecurity and so much worry and so much anxiety here around this relationship. So also we have the turtle, water energy coming through here. With the lizard we have fire energy. So this person feels like they are almost like slowing down to a halt. They definitely feel a little bit out of balance here, but they also find themselves wanting to be working on being more grounded. So they feel like they want to be more grounded, and they're working late at night at being more grounded, being more present within the reality of the situation, and almost like take it in and surrender to the anxiety, to the worry, and sort of take that as a part of everything as well. What else? They definitely feel like they're grounding and connecting to the deeper truths of life late at night through this relationship. And they also see themselves as quite slow, but as someone who is sort of flowing in the thing, flowing in the situation, or flowing within the relationship. They are thinking of themselves as a peaceful person, but also someone who is up for an adventure here, and also someone who is productive. So they might also be focusing on work late at night. This person does feel like they're working late at night. Could be Generation X. They're working all the time. I'm kidding. But yeah, that type of energy here. With the turtle, there is some type of productivity energy here, but also someone who is an ancient deep feeler, an ancient soul type of person, but someone who is also slow and tends to like retreat within themselves to protect themselves. So let us see, you guys, let us see what else wants to come through. We're going to just throw a couple of cards out here. Anything else, any other messages? They want to see where this is going with the Page of Wands. They want to explore this relationship. We have the Six of Cups. This person feels like a profound, strong connection with you, a very deep emotional connection to you. You make them feel incredibly sentimental late at night. We have the Three of Pentacles. You guys could be working together. You could be working on a particular project together as well here, since the Three of Pentacles is coming through. It could also be like with the turtle, with them being productive. It could be, have something to do with this relationship moving forward, or you guys working on something. Again, we have even more work showing up here with the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, like wanting to connect, wanting to see where this is all going. They definitely want to be adventurous and they want to explore this relationship. It's what I'm seeing here with the Page of Wands. It's like this person is taking their phone in their hands and being like, should I call them? And then they sort of throw the phone away and they're like, no. Maybe not. But yeah, like late at night, they're also incredibly sentimental. With the Six of Cups, they feel very nostalgic. They are thinking back on all the situations that you have shared with each other, and that does fill them with a lot of joy and a lot of openness, a lot of hope, a lot of like stability and like this warm fuzzy feeling of being heard and being loved and being appreciated. But also they're thinking about work a lot. So for some of you, definitely you guys sort of work together, or there's something that you're working on together. Maybe a certain project or whatever. Maybe it's a hobby that you guys share, but there is something in regards to work here that is coming through. For others of you, this person wants to share their work, their thoughts with you, which is again that awareness, you know, almost like wanting to pick your mind and wanting to have like stimulating intellectual conversations with you. Maybe they want to share something about what they're working on and they want your opinion. You know, they just want this sharing of ideas to happen here, but they still want to be grounded within their work. So that's coming through here. A person could really be working a lot late at night as well. They could be a night owl. So let's see, Spirit, what else? We have the Knight of Cups. They want to come forth and express their love to you. They want to be adventurous, they want to be joyful, they want to go for it. This is like the ideal of the person that they want to be. Let's see what else. That's too many. Like half the deck flew out. So let's see, Spirit, what else for group number 1? It's like they want to be this, but they're like, oh, don't wanna. They feel like their world is currently crumbling all around them as well. So we have the Tower. I felt that energy here, but I was like, not gonna mention it if it doesn't come out, you know. So the Tower. What about the Tower is crumbling? Thank you. The Magician. Okay, so their own concept about themselves is crumbling. They feel like their strong will is crumbling. Their belief within themselves is currently crumbling. What they thought about themselves, what they thought to be true about themselves feels like it's crumbling. So this person feels like they are changing themselves at this time. With the Tower, with the Magician, you know, there were some things within their own like personality or just the way that they were showing up in your life that were unstable and that were not true to themselves. So they are profoundly shifting themselves at this time as well. With the Tower, with the Magician, like they're creating themselves anew is what this feels like to me. And they are like cutting away things that don't serve them within their life. Almost like maybe even cutting away people, situations. Let's see what else are they cutting away. What else is the Tower letting go? Because the Tower is, you know, that energy of just taking away things that don't serve anymore, or things that are not having like a strong foundation within one's life. So if something doesn't have a strong foundation, or if something is not like the principal ground for you and part of your, you know, purpose and part of your value system, if something's just there because it's like a mask, or like you feel like it should be there but it's not really part of your internal strength, or it's not contributing to your expansion, or if it's just there so that you can live a comfortable life, or it's part of the comfort zone, you know, it's going to be taken out, or it's going to be taken away sooner or later by Spirit. And you know, through that, you need to always then readjust and find, a stable position, find a more stable ground within yourself, or build something new out of the ashes that remain. So with this person, feels like it's their, strong will, it's their self-concept. What else are they shifting? Their approach to life. The sun is coming through. They're shifting their approach to how they are living life. Almost like this feels like this is a very mood-like energy. That's a weird way of saying it. I do understand that. It's like they are really questioning with these three cards their approach to, I'm just trying to grasp this energy, their approach to how they are living life and how they're approaching life in general, how they're approaching, how they show up in life, their attitude towards life, literally. But that attitude, it's like the attitude that is most basic, most nascent to them, in the way of how they're showing up. It's like they are understanding that they can be joyful and they can be accepting and they can be receptive and they can be acting even if things are difficult in the external world, even if things are falling apart within the external world. They can still be in a state of joy and peace and love and like that state of joviality and living that state of joviality, not just feeling joy as a state, but almost like living it, allowing it to unfold and moving with it. It's a very receptive feeling, but at the same time, it's an action-oriented feeling. So I feel like you're going to get this if you have felt it before, because otherwise it's just very difficult to explain this feeling. It feels like an awakened feeling as well. It feels like enlightenment a little bit. So I feel like this person, through going through some things within the physical, they are late at night, like aligning themselves with enlightenment more, and with awakening and with awareness more, and sort of learning how to bring that in more fully within their life, and through that also within this life between the two of you, how they can show up as the Emperor here. Anything else about that Emperor energy here, Spirit? Still a bit confused energy is what I'm feeling, but the Ace of Wands, wanting to create themselves to be the Emperor for you, literally, or the Emperor for themselves as well. This is not just for you, this is also for themselves. Anything else about the Tower moment, Spirit? Ooh, we have the Emperor, I am raising my vibration, I'm rising up, I'm becoming the man, the woman, the person you always wanted me to be. I was always meant to be this wonderful person, this stable, in control person, but also available, also, emotionally secure, also emotionally intelligent, also understanding, also open, also someone who makes good practical decisions. I was always supposed to be victorious here. That's the energy here that they are aligning with, right? So this is literally where I'm going to finish off. Lots of Aries energy here, Pisces energy, Cancer, Scorpio energy, of course. Also, we do have Libra, Aquarius energy with the Queen, also Gemini, a little bit. Anything else here? Leo, Sagittarius energy as well. Also Leo here. And we have two aces. Quite powerful. Very powerful energy of the ace. So let's just see, you guys, what's the guidance for you right now. Then we're going to finish this up. So let's see guidance for group number 1, please, Spirit. Woo. No, nothing. Woo. This one, okay. Rapture. Ooh. You are invited to devote yourself to sensuality, to love, to romance, to ecstasy, and to pleasure. Yes. Slow down, sustainability. Slow down and tend to your own self. tend to your own garden at this time. Try to pull your energy away from the external matters, from the external events, especially if you are aligning with people who are not really serving you, who are taking your energy. It's time to dial that back in and to reconnect with yourself more fully. You are invited to really tend to your own garden, to tend to your own self, to really reconnect to your own body, to practice sensuality in whatever way that you can. Practice aligning more with the 5 senses of the physical reality. And also, this card is coming with a message about receiving and giving love and pleasure, especially to your own self. This one says sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. So, the flower, or the rose, this is the Rose Oracle. She wants you to know that your sensuality, your passion, and your sexuality, no matter how you identify, are sacred and holy. And the rose wants you to connect with your sensual true nature and to celebrate that within yourself, but also celebrate sensuality as a part of life, celebrate sensuality as part of all the people that you encounter, because that also adds to your sensuality then. But yeah, like practice living in a more sensual way, whatever that means to you. Almost like aligning with this flow of desire, with romance, allowing yourself to go there. You are deeply invited right now to go in this direction of life and to explore this, right? So this is where I'm going to finish this off. Could go on more. Arrows is literally calling to you, so you can work with arrows as well. If any of you are wanting to align with the gods, you can call in arrows. You can work with arrows at this time. Just call him in during meditation, for example, and see what comes up, see what thoughts come up for you. That is just something that I'm being called to share. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this has been the YouTube part of the video. We're also going to be taking this in the extended. So in the extended, we're tapping into any additional messages wanting to come through, your person's intentions and their 18 plus messages towards you, their sexual thoughts, feelings, etc. towards you late at night. We're also going to get you some more guidance over there, just to bring everything to a close. So thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I'm sending you all my love, all my blessings. The extended video link is down below. If you want to book a personal tarot reading, you can book through my website or my email address. It's all listed down below. Thank you everyone for your support. Thank you everyone who has been sending donations. It's deeply, deeply appreciated. And I'll see you guys soon in the future videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And see you guys soon. Love you so very much and hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you have picked the Discovery card today with the lunar energy in Leo, this is going to be your reading for what are their late night thoughts about you, about this relationship right now, and any additional messages that want to come through for you. So first of all, I just want to tell you all the things that we're covering within this reading, and there's also an extended, so we're going to go through what we're covering here and there, and then we're going to go into the reading. So first of all, we're just going to tap into any messages that want to come through, any random things, any random energy that wants to come through in regards to your person, anything that wants to be communicated. Also, we're going to tap into their energy late at night here. Already picking up quite a lot of things here. So that is going to be the first thing. Then we're going to tap into how they see you versus themselves late at night and how they see your relationship as well. And lastly, we're going to tap into their thoughts and feelings towards you at this time, what's going on with them, and also just any additional messages really wanting to come through. In the extended, we're tapping into just overall energy, the messages that want to come through that are more mature, 18 based, 18 plus based. So we're tapping into any additional 18 plus messages in the extended on Patreon. We're also tapping into your person's intentions towards you, what intentions they have for you late at night, and also 18 plus sexual thoughts and feelings towards you. The extended is posted on Patreon. The link is down below. So let's get into this. Let's get into this person's energy. So Spirit, please calling in group number 2's person here. Let's see what are their late night thoughts. I'm hearing, I just want to hold you. I just want to hold you close. There's a song there. But I can't really remember. It just feels like it is a lyric from a song. This person feels incredibly magnetically drawn in by you. We also have jealousy here. But yeah, they feel very connected. We also do have 2 cups here. So they feel like this relationship is a relationship on both sides. They're thinking that this relationship is a relationship on both sides here, that you're both connected to each other. They feel like you have the key to their heart. You have unlocked them. And they feel their energy is just very sensual towards you. Late at night, it just feels like they just want to hold you. They just want to cuddle with you. They just want to hold you close to themselves and almost like feel your heartbeat, feel your skin next to theirs. This is a very physically affectionate person that we're tapping into here. Whether or not they have shown that to you is going to depend on where you're at within your relationship. But yeah, like this person, they just want to hold you close. They just want to be sensual towards you. Late at night, they're daydreaming about the opportunities or the possibilities of just holding you and cuddling with you and just spooning you and enjoying that. It just feels like very wholesome energy here. And they really want skin to skin contact as well to exist more between the two of you. The skin to skin contact is profound. This is like the big thing for this person. They really want to just feel you, feel your body, feel your skin, being able to touch your skin, being able to touch the back of your head like this, being able to sort of hold you close, being able to caress your hair, caress your body, caress your skin. They want to do all those things, right? So there's also the jealousy here coming through for you guys as your card. So obviously late at night, this person is struggling with jealous thoughts. They're struggling with who you might be with, who you might be spending your time with. If you're not with them, this person really tends to overthink like who you are with. Are you with friends? Even if you're just with your friends, I feel like they are overthinking that and they are annoyed a little bit that you're not with them, or that they're not close to you. I feel like if you're not together, if this is more like a loose relationship or this is more like a crush dynamic and you're not really aware of each other romantically that much, this person is very jealous of the people who are around you. Even if you do have a partner at this time, if you're married to someone or if you are connected to someone else, this person is super jealous of that. Even if you're just spending time with male friends or female friends or friends of other gender, you know, they're jealous of the people you are spending your time with. Yeah, so they're quite insecure internally, but I feel like your person would not admit to that. There is a strong wall that they have in front of themselves when it comes to their insecurity in regards to you being in a relationship with someone else. So they definitely feel like they would lash out a little bit here with the jealousy, or just be like, I'm annoyed about this. Almost like have a bit of a temper around this. But at the same time, when they are with you, when they are secure that you are with them, I feel like they definitely tend to relax a lot more. So yeah, their thoughts here revolve all around being with you, having you, cuddling you, and having you with themselves. This almost feels a little bit like an insecure attachment from your person. So let's see. We're going to get one card from this deck here. And then we're going to go into the other messages. So let's see, Spirit, what wants to come through for group number 2's person. Thank you. We have transformation. They're going through a transformation within themselves, sort of coming to terms with what has been happening between the two of you, sort of dealing with this emotional loss, coming to terms with any emotional loss that has happened within this relationship. They're coming to an acceptance of that, and they're sort of accepting the situation as it is at this time. This person might be aware that they need to transform or that they need to shift in order to be with you. There's this feeling here of needing to make some type of change to their own lives here in order to be able to be with you. Let's see a bit more. What is this transformation really about, Spirit? Thank you. Emotional withdrawal and love begins. Yeah, like having to look deeper within themselves in order to start to have a more deep relationship with you. So they feel like with transformation here, they feel like this is about them needing to look inside of themselves a little bit more so that they can cultivate just healthy love between the two of you and a healthy new beginning between the two of you. This feels like an inner searching to do just almost like soul searching, emotional searching, dealing with traumas, dealing with difficulty, dealing with certain emotional loss that exists inside of them due to past experiences. So yeah, they definitely feel like they need to deal with that before they can tap into your relationship more. They need to deal with their own issues here, their own issues when it comes to being rejected or just being like being rejected or being second best here as well with this jealousy energy. Yeah, there might have been, a problem between the two of you as well, any type of conflict here. And, they're trying to resolve that internally within themselves late at night. That's what I'm feeling here. Going through a profound transformation here as well. This could be, for some of you, even your person going through dark night of the soul energy. So that's what they're thinking of. That's what their thoughts are about. Almost like fixing themselves, dealing with their own issues to be able to come out a better person, come out as someone who can have a relationship with you. Because, with this card, they're both holding the cup. Two hands are holding the cup, so it feels like it needs to be a connection that's coming both ways, and this person feels like they need to focus on themselves here. They need to cultivate that inner stability inside of themselves so that they can hold this cup with you. Literally, that they can hold this love with you here. So I want to look at, first of all, how they see you here as well, but versus how they see themselves. And then we're going to just see how they see the relationship as well right now. So Spirit, please, how does group number 2's person see group number 2, please? How do they see group number 2? We have the horse. So they see you as someone who is very strong, very stable, very much aligned with their inner power, intuition. They see you as someone who is attuned to their intuition, who's really following their own guidance, while this person is still learning how to do that. You are teaching them, almost like subconsciously, on how to trust themselves more with the horse here, and also how to trust their own intuition more, how to sort of listen to themselves and follow their own guidance more. Also, there is a sense of you being very free. There is a free spirit within you with the horse. This person sees you as a free spirit. Let's see what else, how they see themselves in regards to you late at night. We have the beaver coming through here and the dragonfly. The dragonfly is an energy of transformation. So this person really wants to transform themselves to be a better person for you. That is the main deal, let's say, the main thing that they are thinking about when they're thinking about you and your relationship. But with the beaver, they're also, almost like, it feels like they're closed off a little bit. This feels a little bit like they're closed within their own world. almost like their comfort zone is prevailing at this time while you are out there running free, roaming, wind in your air type of energy. This is the person who is like, I'm going to get myself to work. I'm going to start working. I'm going to just work. I'm just going to put my head down. I'm going to work. I'm going to focus on my routine or my discipline or on my work. The beaver here just feels like a very hardworking person. Let's see how they see the relationship. Then we're going to go in depth. Fox. So they see the relationship as very playful, but at the same time, mischievous energy is coming through here with the fox. It's like they don't really know where exactly they stand with you, and I feel like this person is struggling with this lack of understanding, lack of security when it comes to the two of you, right? So we have you showing up here with the horse. Just going to show you the cards. We have the relationship from your person's perspective, by the way, just remembering that here. This is your person's perspective coming through as the fox. So they see the relationship as the fox, or represented by the fox, and they see themselves as the beaver and the dragonfly here, right? So let's see. First of all, how they see themselves. They see themselves as the beaver, as said, as someone who is hardworking, as someone who is loyal, tireless, and someone who definitely really values family a great deal. That could be, for some of you, if you know this person maybe has a family, it could be a blockage, let's say, for this relationship. If they have a family with someone else, it could be a blockage here, because this person really, really values family. The question is how much is authentic, how much of that is authentic, and how much of that has been put upon them by society or by their family in terms of growing up, like in terms of values being passed down from generations. That's questionable here, because I'm feeling like this person struggles with that. If that resonates for you guys, they're struggling with that concept of family and valuing family, but they also don't want to be seen as a bad person. So yeah, that's basically a struggle here. But okay, what's going on with them? How do they see themselves? Sometimes they see themselves as creating meaningful work within this situation, within your connection. The other times, late at night, they see themselves as incredibly useless, and they feel like they are being worn out, like they're wearing themselves out here, is what I'm feeling here for you guys. They feel like they want to contribute, initiate things, and be steady within the relationship. They feel like this relationship is requiring like their long-term steady effort and commitment, and their steady involvement, almost like within the situation at hand. So they feel like they really need to get to work here. I feel like this person, from the spiritual perspective, they're missing the goal a little bit here with the beaver, as they're focusing on things that are not really the main issue here, but they don't really see this. I feel like they're trying to create like this strong concentration within themselves with the dragonfly. The dragonfly, when out of balance, it's the energy of not being able to concentrate and having a very busy mind, having a mind that is full of situations and full of thoughts, and not being able to like classify things easily. This person is trying to work through that. They're trying to sort of clear their mind, to become the master of their mind, right? So they're always shifting, they're always moving, they're always thinking about different things with you. They're very much a person that is thought based. So they're thinking a lot, they're ruminating a lot about the two of you late at night, especially like about this relationship, about the blockages, about the situations, about what you're thinking, about what you're feeling. But overall, they see you as someone who is overall very, very carefree with the horse. You know, you are seen as incredibly carefree, easygoing, chill, happy, you know, just someone who is enjoying themselves really, really profoundly here. And they are actually quite jealous of this as well. Like this person is jealous of your momentum, of your freedom, of your expansive energy and your force. They almost feel like you can achieve anything and you never give up. They also do see you as maybe a bit of a runner, as someone who runs away with the horse. But they also see you as someone who has a lot of strength and stamina, someone who's really powerful as a human being. Even if you're not powerful physically speaking, emotionally speaking, and energetically, your person definitely sees you as someone who is incredibly strong. And they see this relationship as something that is teaching them a lot, something that is also, quite mischievous, like with the fox. This is the energy of the trickster. So they're seeing this relationship as a trickster a little bit, like they don't really know how to move around this or how to think about this, how to wrap their head around this. There is a sneakiness to this energy, to this relationship. And this is not coming from both of you. It's almost like the destiny, the fate is playing its sneaky little game with them. That's how they're viewing it. Well, which is at the same time magical and ingenious. And at the same time, like, they're not sure really where it's going. So there's this sense of not being sure where this is going, while at the same time it's very charismatic. It's the relationship that is pulling them in, especially with this magnet here. They feel very magnetically drawn in, very attracted to you. There's strong attraction here between the two of you that they're experiencing. And they do feel like this relationship is wise. It's giving them really wise lessons as well. Which they're sort of trying to uncover, trying to understand. With the fox being here, they want to be monogamous with you. So that's why also the jealousy card is here, because this person is, just wanting you to be theirs, wanting you to be fully theirs. And they're struggling whenever you are with someone else. That just really puts like a strong, heavy pressure on them that they feel like they don't really know how to deal with, and they tend to run away from it into their work. So let's see what their thoughts and feelings, Spirit, please. Anything else wanting to come through here? We have the Queen of Wands coming through. They see you as someone who is empowered. They also see you as someone who is protecting themselves right now. So they see you as someone who is protecting themselves. Interesting. Let's get a couple of more cards here. What else do we have? We have the World reversed. This person feels late at night like they're repeating the same story over and over again, and they're struggling. They're really struggling with like the knowledge of where to go next and where to take this next. Because they feel like whatever they do, they're ending up in the same pattern over and over again, and they just don't know where that is going, where that is leading them, and they don't know how to break away from it fully. So that's that transformation that they're trying to focus on, yet at the same time they don't know what they could be doing differently. And we have the Ten of Cups. They see the possibility of a happily ever after, really, between the two of you here. They see the potential of a long-term relationship with you. I'm hearing it scares me, so this scares this person. For some of you, it scares them to be with you, while at the same time, it's their deepest wish to be with you here. Why does it scare them, Spirit? Why does this scare them? Let's see. Let's find out. So we have the Three of Wands, so they're open to it, but at the same time we have the Five of Wands reversed. There is an internal chaos this person is experiencing. This is not really an answer to our question though, as to why they are scared. Oh no, it is. Okay. Obviously they are scared because they feel like they are a chaotic person and they don't have things figured out, and they're not grounded enough to be able to create security for you and for themselves within this relationship, right? So this is what this person is struggling with. They are struggling with their own lack of groundedness, their own insecurity, and their own unstable behavior, or their own, unstable emotional space, emotional world when it comes to the two of you. They don't know if they can hold space for themselves, much less for you within this relationship, if there is like a trigger coming through, or if there is any jealousy or any insecurity coming through from their part. you know, they're not sure how they're going to react. So they feel like they don't have a sense of power over themselves to be able to make themselves or you feel safe here. So they're sort of retreating rather into themselves and looking at that, attempting to understand that. Let's see what else, Spirit, please. One more card here. Thank you. We have the Devil reversed. So they're trying to work through that though. So that's also why the transformation is here with Scorpio energy. By the way, also the Devil here with Capricorn energy. They're attempting to work through those issues. Almost like those devilish sort of horns that have to do a lot with desire, but have to do a lot with temptation, holding on to you, almost like grasping you to themselves, holding you to themselves, almost like, you know, there's that type of feeling like, oh, I need to hold you, I need to make you mine. That's here with jealousy, and they're trying to work through that. They're really trying to work through those, let's say, just toxic traits that they have or toxic feelings that they think they have. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed on the bottom of the deck, which just really talks about this person being out of balance right now. They're trying to find balance, but they really overall feel like they're out of balance. Let us see what else wants to show up here. But at the same time, they're really hopeful for the future here between the two of you. We do have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups. So they are hopeful for the future. They just know that they need to allow themselves some time to just work on themselves here. Work on their own transformation with the Beaver and Dragonfly. It's like working towards seeing things from the higher perspective and working on their issues as well. So let's see, Spirit, please. What else for group number two's person? What else do they want to say? What are their late night thoughts here? Thinking of you, the thought of you with someone else literally drives me to madness. So yeah, that's that Devil energy and transformation. Just super strong struggle with that here with your person. We have the King of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're very moody. This person is incredibly moody late at night. Especially, you know, if you're not in contact or if you're not together. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. They're directing all of this heavy intensity towards themselves. They're not doing anything within the external world, but they're feeling all of these intense emotions and they're like literally pushing it inside of themselves, directing it inside of themselves, which is in a sense good. It's causing a lot of transformation, a lot of shifts to happen for them, but it's also making things super intense for them. We have the Two of Wands. They're hopeful for the future. They're hopeful for what the future has in store for the two of you. We also do have the King of Swords reversed here. They're just, again, more moodiness, dishonest behavior here as well. This person knows that they have not been coming through correctly for you. I'm hearing I'm ashamed of myself. So that's quite heavy. We have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you might work together. You might, you know, be connecting through work or through certain projects. But yeah, like this person, I feel like here with the King of Swords, they don't have enough clarity about themselves, about how they're feeling, about how they're thinking, about how they want to go about all of this. Also, they are displeased with themselves here with the King of Swords. If they have acted without thinking in some way, this person's super displeased with themselves, or they're just very, you know, unhappy with their actions towards you. They feel like they have been out of harmony, they have been moody towards you, they have been just acting from this space of instability and lack of groundedness, and you know, it's difficult for them to face that. Yeah, they feel like they're beating themselves up here. Being quite critical of themselves as well. But also being critical of other people here as well. They feel like they're judging people that are around you a little bit. But then it's almost like that's a thought that comes through, but then they sort of stop themselves. They're like, why am I thinking about this? This is not serving me in any way. So they're trying to sort of clear the air with the King of Cups, at least, you know, trying to be gentler with themselves. While at the same time, you know, not taking bullshit from themselves anymore. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they want to communicate with you more clearly. This person feels like they are getting clearer about where they want to go. They're getting clearer about their own energy, about this connection. They're getting new ideas, new insights, new perspectives. So they're aligning with a new vision of this relationship right now. Especially late at night, they feel like they can relax more, and their thoughts are like more clear late at night, especially if they're left alone. They get to this place of clarity often, and they feel like they can communicate more easily with you, and with more stability and with more clarity, and tell you the truth as well, even though it is heavy for them to speak this truth to you. I'm hearing it could ruin me. So for some of you, it could be like them telling you that how they really feel towards you. It could be painful for them, or they're just seeing like this is something terrible that's happening to them. Let's see why. Why would it ruin them, Spirit? Why are they saying that? Why would it ruin them to, be honest, to just speak more clearly? We have the Seven of Cups. Because then they wouldn't be within this energy of like daydreams anymore. Wow, now it wants to be upright. So, okay, let's put it in limbo. Let's clarify. The Emperor reversed. All right, so just feels like they don't want to step into their power because they struggle with taking responsibility. This person feels like they don't wanna step up, or they don't wanna communicate just now because they're being too detached from the world. They're trying to avoid responsibilities here, and they're daydreaming, and they have unrealistic fantasies that they don't want to let go of. They also have a lack of clarity. Even though they are getting to a point of clarity, they still have a lack of clarity here, and they feel like they have a lot of choices, but also they're super, super indecisive at this time, right? With the Emperor, this person is excessively controlling themselves. They're lacking discipline. They're being inflexible. They might be acting immaturely towards some of you as well, or living also in an ego-driven existence with the Emperor here, right? So it's that ego-driven energy almost like coupled with this energy of the Seven of Cups, being detached from the world, avoiding, daydreaming, unrealistic fantasies. It's almost like they are living in their own internal world here, and they're quite detached from what is going on externally. Like especially late at night. Again, we're asking about late at night energy, but at the same time they feel like they do need to make it right. It's like this thought on the behind, on the back of their mind, being like, ooh, but I need to make this right. I need to fix this up. I need to make it better, Yeah. It just really is calling them to step it up and step into their masculine truth. And, this person is struggling with that. They're struggling with the divine masculine energy and being in that energy, to take ownership of their life and take ownership and responsibility for the whole situation. That's what they're struggling with. So let's see, you guys, what is the guidance for you here? We have the Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, being gentle with yourself. What else? We have healing is happening, right? We have the reunion, beautiful. So the Rose Garden coming through here, innocence, forgiveness, being gentle with yourself. Spirit is really guiding you towards purity, towards holding a sense of purity, both for yourself and for your person within this relationship, within this situation that you're dealing with at this time. You are called to not judge them, but to forgive the situation, forgive yourself, forgive your person, just let it go. That's what this is really calling you to be. And to be gentle with yourself, to not be judging yourself for the mistakes that you have potentially made, just allowing that to be a lesson and learning from that, and being grateful for the lesson and being grateful for this person, for the triggers and for the difficulty, that existed or still exists here. Just allow it to be, forgive yourself, forgive the relationship, forgive them, and to try to focus on this purity. that is going to bring you to a space of clearing and healing. So healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. It's safe to be soft. It's safe to be open. It's safe to be loving at this time as well. So trust the process. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to listen to yourself. It's safe to you to listen to your intuition. It's safe to trust as well. Trust the process. Trust within the process that is unfolding, because I feel like you're both going through something quite strong and transformative here, something that is in the middle right now, something that's in the middle of its process right now. So we're going to see where this is going in the future. And we have the reunion. So soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. Yeah, this is literally where it's going for the future. This is going to be a reunion of souls. So you're going to come back together, especially if some of you are no contact. This is your confirmation here that you're coming back together soon. You're going to collaborate with your person. You're going to align in partnership with your person. And there is going to be a friendship that is going to start forming out of all of this in the future, right? So even if it's dark now, there is a light, beautiful light here at the end of the tunnel. You're going to unite soon. So thank you for tuning in, my darlings. Thank you for your presence, for your love, for your support, for your beautiful intelligence. And yeah, that's where I'm going to finish off with this group. We also do have Aries energy, Libra energy here. Just want to mention that. Air qualities, air energy. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, also Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces over here showing up. So yeah, focusing on presence and surrender and forgiveness. Forgiveness is key here. Forgiveness meditations could also be very beneficial at this time for you guys. And yeah, what else do I want to say? I want to say that there is an extended reading here as well. If you want to tap into that, we're tapping into any extended messages. Also, we're going to look at your person's intentions towards you late at night, what their intentions are, and 18 plus sexual thoughts and feelings towards you, any hidden sexual thoughts that they have towards you, any desires, fantasies that might want to come through in regards to that as well. All of that is in the extended video and it's posted up on Patreon. The link to the Patreon is down below. If you want to check that out, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing your energy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to this video, to this channel. If you want to book a personal tarot reading, you can book through my website or my email address. It's all listed down below. Thank you so much for your beautiful, beautiful presence. Thank you to everyone who has been sending donations and coffees my way. Thank you so much. It is deeply, deeply appreciated. Send you guys all my love as always. I love you guys so very much. Let me know how this video was for you. Let me know what you got out of it. Let me know how it resonated. I love you so much, sending you so many blessings and love, and hope you have a beautiful day. See you soon in one of my future readings. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you have picked this empathy card, this is going to be your reading today for the late night thoughts towards you at this time. Before we get into the reading, I just want to give you a quick little rundown about what we are going to be covering here. So within the YouTube part, which is this part, we're going to be covering any messages that want to come through for your person first of all, and we're going to tap into their energy, what their energy feels like. Then we're going to see how they see you versus how they see themselves, and versus how they see the relationship between the two of you late at night, what they're thinking about in regards to that late at night. And then we're also just going to tap into their thoughts and their feelings towards you, what wants to come through, any messages, any insights from spirit. And lastly, we're going to focus on guidance for you guys. There is also an extended video connected to this one up on Patreon, and in that one we're tapping into additional 18 plus messages, any additional messages that want to sort of run in and be present or be communicated to specific groups. Also, we're going to tap into your person's intentions, so their late night thoughts and intentions towards you, and any 18 plus sexual thoughts, feelings, intentions, desires, fantasies towards you that want to come through in regards to your person, your relationship, your connection at this time. The extended is posted up on Patreon, and the link to joining that is down below. So let's get into this reading now, shall we? So we have empathy here coming through. The overall energy of this relationship is soothing and connection and gentleness. Your person is coming through with the energy of gentle caresses, gentleness, being gentle with oneself and being compassionate with oneself and being compassionate with you. We're going to just call this person in a little bit more clearly right now. So calling in group number 3's person, please, Spirit. Welcome. Right, beautiful. So yeah, this person is feeling heavy, heavy, heavy. Wow, I'm literally feeling like I'm dropping in my body. They feel a profound heaviness, sadness, melancholy, but also they have so much compassion for you and for themselves and for your unfolding and for this relationship. There's so much compassion, so much love, so much acceptance here, forgiveness in this relationship. They find you so beautiful and so lovely and so amazing, but at the same time it's like, okay, we can work it out no matter where we are, no matter what this relationship is. It's almost like this acceptance of where you currently are and being true to you with fidelity, because we also, fidelity is coming through here with empathy. So there is fidelity, there is loyalty to you here from your person. And yet there is strong, strong compassion. Oh my gosh. I hope you can feel this compassion, you guys. If you tune into this, through this tarot reading, you can feel this compassion encompassing you fully, like almost like a cloud going through you and holding you. Allowing you to release any difficulty, allowing you to let go of defenses, allowing you to let go of your defenses, let go of your weaponry within this relationship or within life, within how you're meant to, or how you have learned to show up in life. It's all just let go, let your defenses fall to the ground and land where you are meant to be. Land with all your feelings, land with all your emotions, land with everything that you're feeling, every intuitive insight. Allow everything to be in sight for you. A little bit of a pun there. But yeah, overall compassion. Your person's late night thoughts here are compassionate energy towards the self, towards you, towards the relationship. And it's incredibly beautiful. And they're committed to you, they're loyal to you. I'm hearing no matter the circumstances, they're loyal to you. They hold you in the highest regard possible. And they feel a strong, strong connection to you as well. We have crown chakra. This person knows deep down and that your relationship is incredibly meaningful for both of you. This connection is aligning you with the divine energy. It's aligning you with your soul's wisdom, with your truth as a soul, as a human being, as a part of source, as part of God, as part of spirit, as love. This is some high vibrational stuff here that your person is aligning with, and they're also clearing out a lot. Here we have 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. So I feel like late at night they're looking out at their life and they're grateful. They're practicing being grateful for everything that they have, for everything that they worked for you, for your presence within their lives, for your beautiful smile, for your beautiful caresses, for your touch, for just your presence, for the energetic exchange that exists between the two of you, how beautiful they feel with you. They feel quite elevated whenever they think of you here. Elevated spiritually, like their consciousness rises whenever this person thinks of you. They think of you as someone who is incredibly high vibrational, even though they wouldn't use these words, but they feel like you are very pure as a human being. Let's see what else. Spirit, group number 3. We have obstacles here. We also do have conflict and despair, defeat coming through. They have a feeling of lack of foundation and achievements. Be like this person is struggling here with the conflict and despair, with obstacles and challenges, because they're not seeing anything happen in the physical environment, something that would be stable and reliable between the two of you. But I feel like with this, even though they're struggling, even though they're facing conflict, they're facing defeat, they're facing obstacles, they're facing challenges, they're still finding themselves in this space of serenity, empathy, and compassion with themselves. This is why I said, you know, the energy is heavy. Like the energy is heavy, yet at the same time, the energy is pure and light and healing. So there's a contradiction in terms of energy. It's not really a contradiction, but it's like a healing energy. It's like this difficulty is being cleared through compassion and their own energetic stance towards you at this time, and towards themselves and towards this relationship at this time. Like this person's really taking like a higher ground, a higher perspective. They're choosing gratefulness. They're choosing not to focus on the negative thoughts, but they're choosing to be grateful and to have compassion. I'm going to repeat compassion like 1,000 more times throughout this reading, but that's like the reality of this. They're looking at things from your point of view as well, and they're like holding you within their mind, holding you within their awareness, with compassion, with love, with surrender, with allowing you to be who you are, allowing you to be the person that you are, and honoring the beauty of that. Honoring the magnificence of you, of who you are, how you come across. Just this incredible high vibrational state of being here. I just wanted to let that land. So we're going to see now what they see you as, how they see you, how they see themselves here, how they see the relationship. So Spirit, late at night here, they just want to say that they're here for you. Even if they're not physically here for you, for some of you, they're here for you. They are here for you energetically. This person is 100% here for you. Their higher self is always aligned with you. They know this. They know that they are always present with you, even if you're not physically in contact. Some of you are, but some of you are not. And this person just wants to know that they're here for you. They're supporting you. They love you. And they're present with you. Even if you can't fully see them physically, they're there for you. You just need to allow them in. You need to sort of open up your awareness to allow them in here. And they're sending you signs as well through the spiritual. So let's see, how does this person, how do they see group number 3? How does group number 3's person see group number 3 at this time? We have the peacock energy. So they see you doing very well. Okay, what else? We have the frog energy. They see someone very adaptable within the world. They see you as someone who can exist within the spiritual world and at the same time exist within the physical world very, very well. You're a master of emotions. And they love how you're looking. They're thinking about your physical appearance a lot, and they think like you are very, very successful within the physical world. So let's see, how do they see themselves? Group number 3, Spirit, how do they see themselves? We have zebra wanting to show, but not really. They're scattered. Spirit, please, let's ground. Energy, how does group number 3's person see themselves here late at night, please? Thank you. So we have gazelle coming through here. Watchful energy. Watchful, reflective energy is coming through here with the gazelle. Quite inspired to act, but still holding their ground right now, not really acting right now. Let's see, how do they see the relationship? The dragon, wow, this is powerful. They see the relationship as the dragon. That's just so profound. This is like the energy that is indescribable. This is not something that exists within the world. This person sees this relationship as something out of this world. as the most profound relationship that they have ever had. This is an honor. They're saying the higher self is coming in also with their physical self to say it is an honor to have known you, to have collaborated with you within the physical environment. You are one of the best things that has ever happened to this person, the best learning experiences that has ever happened to them. Like, your relationship for this person is out of this world. It's undescribable. This is all happening on a level that they can't quite fully grasp with the concept and with the mind. You know, it's all just transcendent. Your relationship, your relationship, the way that you're coming across it, the way that they feel towards you, it's literally indescribable to your person. Like, they can't fully grasp it, they can't fully know it or feel it. They just know what it is experientially, right? So let's now look at this first of all. So we have peacocks. How do they see you? They see you as a peacock energy. They see you as someone with a lot of inner beauty, compassion. You're an assimilator of things. The beauty that this person sees within you is unrivaled with anybody else within their life. You're so beautiful, you're so incredible, you're confident, you're kind. They also see you as someone who is sometimes struggling to digest situations, especially with them. But also they see you as someone who is a meditative person. You're extremely rare. They see you as someone who is very, very rare as well. So there's that sense of rarity to you. Like, they have not met a person like you ever before. Someone who would make them feel like this, never ever within their life, right? So you are unmatched, fully 100% unmatched by anybody else. You're also coming through as a frog for your person. So they see you as someone who is clearing, cleansing, and healing, right, at this time. You represent the energy of water to your person. So if they were to align you with an element, even if you're not, a star sign in this element, you're aligned strongly with water because you're clearing energy. In your person's mind, you're very healing energy. You're someone who's also very much, like a sponge. You take in energy. They see you as an empath. They think of you as an empath and someone who feels things very, very strongly. And again, there is this strong compassion here for you with the frog. Strong compassion. They know it is incredibly difficult occasionally to feel all these things, to be an empath, to heal all this energy, to clear the energy within yourself, and to still sort of run your enthusiasm within life. You're deep. You're a deep person. You're deep as the river, as the ocean for your person. And again, there is this appreciation for you, and there is this strong compassion for you here. They have so much respect for you here, my darling. Like, so much respect, so much love and appreciation for you, right? So how is your person coming across? How do they see themselves? They see themselves as someone who has a heightened state of awareness at this time. They see themselves as graceful, being perceptive, as someone who is artistic, as someone who is trying to be very, very graceful at this time, sophisticated within the relationship, but also as someone who has a racing mind. So they are aware of themselves that their mind is racing quite a lot when it comes to you, and they know that they do feel quite vulnerable with you. They feel vulnerable, they feel seen with you, and it puts them in a vulnerable position, which is something that they do occasionally struggle with, is what I'm seeing here. Yet at the same time, it's like they're shy, they're watching, they're observing, they're present. They want to make a leap, they want to run, yet at the same time they feel like they need to sit down and find their breath and acknowledge what's been going on. They need to sort of nourish themselves first of all. It's what's coming through here. Yeah. Like they need to chill. Late at night, they feel like this person needs to chill before they run with full intensity forward. They need to sort of take stock of the whole situation and look at the whole situation as it is, almost like have this higher perspective of the situation, face the vulnerabilities and see what's making them vulnerable and how they want to act around this vulnerability as well. They do feel like they're saging as well. I just felt like someone is saging stuff, or just clearing space. So they might be doing some clearing as well themselves on this relationship at this time. So we have the dragon. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This energy, this is profound, this is incredible. Your person sees this relationship as seeing one's most true self. You are aligning this person with their higher self, and they're doing the same to you. They're balancing their ego, and they see this relationship balancing out through both of you balancing out your own egos at this time. The dragon sees everything, by the way. So this person sees everything within this relationship. They're seeing things, they know things, even if they're not letting you know. They have seen and they have known things for a while. They have quite a strong intuition. This person could be an empath as well, by the way, but just not as strong as you are. They sort of learned to shut things off a bit, but they're still very empathetic, very, very much a compassionate person. So they're very visionary. They're seeing this relationship as awakened, courageous. They see both of you as visionaries, and they see both of you being able to look at this relationship from a state of a witness consciousness, from a state of detachment. It's almost like you're both looking at this relationship, and they know that you're able to do this too, from a heightened state of mind, from this sort of higher state perception. I feel like you can both align to like the 5D relationship and look at this relationship from a 5D perspective, almost like aligning with the higher self and looking at this relationship from that perspective. This is a highly soulmate type of relationship. This is even a twin flame for some of you. So not for all of you. This is not going to be a twin flame relationship for all of you, but like for all of you watching this is a highly strong soulmate connection. Because, this type of transformative energy of the dragon, and just with all this, the energy of compassion that I'm feeling, and this strong of perception, this strong in alignment with the higher self, this doesn't happen often. And it's just, for rare, very, very rare occasions that I'm really tapping into such a profound energy. So this is something to be honored, to be respected. There's just your person coming through here as well. Like, I'm going to honor this with integrity. I'm going to approach this. Like, for some of you, they're not contacting you because they feel like they're not stepping in their highest self, and they don't want to contact you if they're not in their highest expression, right? So I feel like this person also has like very deep, I want to say perfectionist tendencies towards how they are showing up to you. For some of you. For others of you, your person might be showing up however they want to, knowing that they're going to get their lessons. But yeah, this is profound, okay? So this relationship, it's to be honored 100%. Like every relationship should be honored, but this is like one of a kind, rare, unique relationship. The way that you see each other is healing. The way that you communicate with each other is healing, even if it's difficult, even if it's sometimes bringing up triggers or traumas. It is so healing. It is so beautiful. It just feels so emotional to me, just feeling into it. It's clearing a lot, and I feel like it's also clearing the ancestral lineage for you guys, if you're aware of it or not. It just depends on your level of awareness here. But yeah, this is profound. This is breaking out a lot of things. So your person, that's why your person is also in this state of compassion, in this state of, let's take it easy, let's be kind with ourselves, because this is profound. What we're going through here is profound, and we need to honor this within ourselves. We need to honor ourselves as physical beings going through this as well. So they're coming through this state of appreciation, from this state of appreciation for this, and they want to come through correctly, and it just feels like this person is, very strict with themselves in how they're coming across towards you, because they know you're very sensitive and they know they can easily hurt you, so they're trying not to hurt you. Ooh, at the same time, oh my gosh, yeah, the higher perspective here is like, yeah, it's just throwing a dagger here. What's coming through is that also by not doing anything, they're hurting you, which is something that this person is not yet aware of. That's just coming through as compassion for you guys right now. Spirit, the higher being, the source energy literally is acknowledging that this person is hurting you, not taking action towards you. If that resonates for you guys, well, they are not really realizing that they are hurting you by not taking action. They feel like they are doing you a service by not taking action and by being compassionate with you on that level, but actually they are deeply hurting you by not acting towards you and by not taking action here. I feel like this is something that's going to become clear to your person in the future. So let's see now what else wants to come through here for you guys. Let's see what else for at group number 3, please. This relationship, a lot of this is happening on the higher realms as well. Your higher selves are always in contact with each other. You're always communicating. You're always moving. This relationship is always moving on the higher dimension, right? You're always in contact in the higher dimension as well. And you're always in contact, in communication. So you might feel this person a lot. You might just know that they are there often. They sometimes tune into you in the physical as well. So what do we have here? The Knight of Swords. They want to communicate to you. They want to be more assertive. I feel like late at night they're choosing to get their stuff in order. Let's see what else. What are their late night thoughts, feelings? We have strength, yes. Focusing on the strength, on their inner strength. Being able to tame the beast within themselves, being able to act out of purity, out of surrender, compassionate, acting towards you, acting with compassion, yes, with integrity, with love, clearing out any blockages, having the strength to look at their egoic projections as well here. Like this person is working through a lot late at night. Let's see what else. We have the 5 of Cups. Oh my gosh, yes, they're very, very sad about everything that has happened here. They feel a little bit detached right now emotionally as well, and they're very sad about the difficulty that you guys had to go through. That is also why the compassionate, empathetic energy is here, because they feel your loss. They feel regret. They feel this has not been the best thing. If you know you guys have been through strong difficulties, they know that you have been through that and they regret the situation. And they're sad that they have hurt you. They're very, very upset that they have hurt you because they know you're very sensitive. But at the same time with the gazelle here, they're like, I don't know how to fully make it right with them. They're struggling. They don't want to make a step forward and have it be a misstep again, because they feel like they can't, even for themselves, like them feeling you, they can't choose to make you upset again, because it's hurting them so deeply. If they make you upset, it's hurting them so deeply as well. So I feel like they're struggling here with what they can do or how they can move forward. And yeah, there's just a lot of loss, regret here as well. This is just also trauma being cleared out. This is not just your relationship, but also trauma within their bodies being cleared out here. I feel like this person might be crying late at night as well. There's this sense of releasing, cleansing energy, almost like water energy, coming through. So I feel like they might be crying late at night, tapping into the loss. Any type of loss that exists here, in any shape or form that it exists between the two of you. So let's see, you guys. Let's see what else wants to show up here. Let's look at more tarot cards. Let's see what else they want to say. So Spirit, for group number 3. I feel like they just want to let you know that they love you and they care about you, even though they're making bad choices or bad decisions, or they don't know how exactly to come forward. They're trying to do the best that they can always. But yeah, this person just might be showing up just, you know, a triggering way occasionally. And it's not their intention to do that. It's not their intention ever to hurt you, is what they're saying. So let's see, Spirit, please, what else? We have Temperance, so they're trying to balance themselves out. They're trying to find balance within the physical and within their emotional world. Like they're trying to have one leg or one foot in the water, but in their emotional world, within this more spiritual world, and one foot in the physical world. And they're trying to balance that out. Right, so this is like a profound energy of balancing out the higher realm and the physical realm here. Sagittarius energy, they're also learning. I'm trying to look at this situation from a higher perspective. We have the Seven of Swords. They have not been truthful with you. They have not been authentic. They have been withholding information, holding things close to their chest, withholding information from you about themselves, possibly about their feelings, about their situation in life. We have the Three of Cups. They want to celebrate with you. They're hopeful that you guys can see each other again over coffee or over tea or over a meal. They just want to connect to you. They want to reconnect with you deeply. We have the Five of Wands. Ouch. Ouch. So again, obstacles, internal instability, external conflict might be present within this person as well. They don't want to stir up any more challenges between the two of you. It's like this person wants to detach from difficulty, from challenges being brought up for them in the external world between the two of you. They just want compassion. They almost feel like they want a break a little bit from the difficulty of this relationship, and they just want to take it easy. They just want to bring in compassion, and they just want this to be calm, gentle, peaceful, harmonious, the Hierophant. They might be meditating even on your relationship, on the two of you. They might be involving themselves in contemplative practices to be able to settle themselves more and to align more with the higher ground, with the higher perception of this relationship. I feel like something profound is shifting for you guys right now, though. Just from a higher perspective, something deeply is shifting here, because I feel like this person is feeling a shift coming. Almost like something is coming. They feel it. They intuitively know that something is coming here that is going to call them out. Like some type of divine intervention, let's say, or whatever. Some type of process is starting to unfold for the two of you to create harmony here, to create deeper wisdom with the Hierophant, to create a sense of sharing, grounded sharing between the two of you, where you're both holding your own ground, you're both in your own power, but you're also holding this compassionate space between the two of you. I feel like a conversation here is imminent, like something deep is going to happen here in the future between the two of you, and you're just on the way to that. And I feel like your person feels that, and that is why they feel the Five of Wands energy here, also the Five of Cups, because they're releasing things. But also with the Five of Wands, a lot of energy is being stirred up at the moment because it needs to be released and processed through, so that they're not holding it in anymore, or holding it or processing it, or just running it within their own system once you guys inevitably meet here with the Hierophant. Yes, like, whew. Yeah, this is going to be profound. Like, wherever you're going, this is going to be profound. It's going to be a conversation or just a meeting of minds here between the two of you. We have the Nine of Cups coming through. This person is trying to really hold their ground, focus on themselves as well, focus on their stability at this time. They're trying to just do things that are going to align them with their own personal power right now as well. Do things that are going to align them with any deep feelings of connection. They're trying to really align deeply as they can here with themselves, with the energy of compassion, again, for themselves, for the self, and giving themselves the fulfillment that they are needing, emotional fulfillment that they're needing. Focusing like on that inner fulfillment. And the Four of Swords, they're reflecting very deeply on the past and on the future of where this relationship is going at this time. This is so profound. Like I feel like when I'm even speaking about this, I'm not doing it justice. With my words here, I'm not doing this energy justice. This energy transcends words, right? This is transcendent energy. So even if I'm attempting to like condense things and to speak them out and to like create these structures around them and these concepts and put things into like different categories for you guys so that the mind can better understand this relationship is transcending all of that. At least from the way that your person is showing up here with the late night thoughts, this is completely transcendent energy for them, right? So we have Libra energy, Leo energy, Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy, Taurus, Mercury energy again. Mercury retrograde that we're in right now, this is super impactful for your relationship, so use it wisely, right? Reflect, connect. We have Aquarius energy here as well, and Gemini energy as well, right? So let us step into your guidance now. Group number 3, let's see what wants to come through as guidance for you guys. We have the Anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. This relationship is calling you in your own purpose, in your own power. It's time to answer the call of this relationship. The Holy Grail, stop the endless searching inner quest. Stop searching for things, for whatever you're searching for. You know what you're searching for. If you're searching for love, connection, compassion, whatever it is that you're searching for on the external world, it's time to direct that inwards. If you're searching for love, if you want compassion, love, appreciation from this person, and you want them to give you that in the external world, it's time to stop the endless searching in the external world and forcing, quote unquote, or making this person attune to that energy and give that to yourself. Make the energy come from within. Give yourself the sense of security. Give yourself the sense of love. Search for that energy internally inside of yourself. You are meant to do this. You're meant to direct your gaze inwards, not in an external world right now. Just this energy. This is the energy that is coming through. That's just overall, like most generally, directing you in the internal world. So not looking out in the external world, not looking at the 3D for whatever is going on in the 3D. We're letting it go, we're letting it be. We're focusing on ourselves, on what we want, on what we are feeling, on what we're wanting to create here with the Holy Grail, right? So you're asked to step up, to be the leader of your own life, to empower yourself, to recognize the soul gifts that you're holding and to own that profoundly, like fully. Almost like fill yourself up with that energy and answer the call of destiny. Answer the call of what you should be doing. You know what you are running away from, you guys. You know what you are running away from. It's something that's in your mind and you know it, and it's time to face that. It's time to empower yourself and face that. So, Lineage of the Rose is your card of guidance as well, moved by the goddess. Here for this soul call, gather. You're meant to gather with females at this time. Female energy is calling out to you. You're meant to gather with females in your life at this time, not with males, with female energy, right? So even if it's a man, person, or someone else coming up, it's important to be mindful of who has feminine energy and who has the predominant masculine energy within your life, because you need to gather with people who are predominantly feminine in energy at this time. Especially if you are a female person watching this, it's time to align with more females. Like, go to women's circles with the Lineage of the Rose, women's circles, red tent stuff, that is where you should be. That is where you are guided, and that is where you're going to find your guidance and your people and your answers. Okay? So that's all that I have for you, my darlings. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been quite a long journey, but I hope you got your answers or a bit of more clarity on your whole situation with your person. Thank you so much for tuning in with me, for sharing your beautiful energy with me here. If you want to join us on the extended Patreon, where we're tapping into additional 18 plus messages, any additional messages overall that want to come through, I will share everything that wants to come through. And we're also tapping into your person's intentions for you. What are their late night thoughts and intentions for you? And also lastly, we're tapping into any 18 plus thoughts and feelings towards you, any sexual thoughts and feelings want to come through for you guys from your person's perception or perspective, right? So that is over up on Patreon. Link is below this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate you guys so very much. Love your energy. This has been a blessing to be able to tune into this energy and to feel all this beauty and purity between the two of you. So thank you so much for sharing your energy. Thank you for being open to receiving all these guidances and messages. And thank you for being courageous also on stepping on this path. As a soul, I always, have so much respect for the people who are in this journey as well. It's so empowering, but it's also so challenging. It's also so beautiful, and it's also so painful. So, so much respect for you for, choosing this for your purpose, choosing this as your soul contract, so choosing this to embody this energy within the physical. I honor you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for being on this soul journey as well, for being like a soul sister to me as well. Thank you. Even if you're a man watching this or any other gender, thank you for being a soul connection here. And yeah, that's where I'm going to finish off completely. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. If you want to book a personal tarot reading, you can book through my website or my email address. It's all down below. Also, other services that I offer are listed down below. You can also sign up for a service through Patreon, through WhatsApp contacts. So let me know if you're interested. Message me if you're interested. Let me know what you're thinking and feeling and how you're vibing with all of this. And I'll see you soon in one of my future tarot readings. Wishing you all the best. Hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you everyone for sending donations my way. Thank you. It's so appreciated always. And I'll see you all in the future videos. Namaste. And yeah, so much love and blessings to you all. Bye.